Hello everybody, ndagusuje wowe dukurikiye igitondo cyiza, umugoroba mwiza bitewe naho dukurikiye uri. Ariko kanze nkubaza ikintu njya nibaza. Ujye utekereza niba hari ibintu tujya dukora leta ntidufate cyangwa ntibadufunge tugatekereza ko biri nomo. Uyu munsi rero ngiye kukumara amatsiko. Dufite umu officier dufite umupolisi cyangwa umwituku ushaka ariko akora muri leta waje kutuganiriza kuri uyu munsi bitewe n'ibyo biri hanze cyangwa twebwe tujya dukora tugatekereza ko bidafite ahantu byatugeza kandi nyamara bikomeye. Rero stick around, ndabizi neza ko ari byinshi ugiye kwiga ugasanga hari n'ibyo ugikora bashobora kugufungira ariko batari bagufungira. By the way, nizere ko mumeze neza. Of course natwe tumeze neza. Niba mutameze neza mwihangane, it's a matter of time. Uyu munsi tumeze neza, ejo tutameze neza, cyangwa tutameze neza uyu munsi ariko ejo tumeze neza. Komeza wihangane ukora ibyo ugomba gukora kuri uyu munsi kuko utazi ejo, and then ibindi ubirekera Imana nibihe. Rero mumfashe twakire umutumirwa dufite uyu munsi, gusa please guma hafi n'agakayi kawe n'utu notes wandike utazasanga uguye mu ikosa kandi hari wari kubwiye ugasanga bibaye bindi. So stick around and mumfashe twakire umutumirwa wacu uyu munsi. Welcome to our podcast, brother.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
How you doing, sir?
I'm thankful.
Meze neza.
I'm glad to be here.
So rero ngewe mfite ibibazo byinshi urumva, ariko iyi podcast yacu actually niba wenda wararebye izindi parts twakoze mbere tuba dushaka ntibibe ibibazo cyane, bibe nka interview, ahubwo bibe nk'ikiganiro gisanzwe tu.
Absolutely.
Ariko I feel like ngewe mfite ibibazo byinshi ku buryo iri bibe nka interview.
Shoot at me, bro. Shoot at me.
Akazi se kameze gute?
Akazi ni fresh kabisa ntare.
Ku bantu bagukurikiye wabanza ukabibwira actually kugira ngo bamenye umuntu twakiriye uyu munsi.
Banyita Sebu. Yuzi n'abantu benshi banziho ariko n'izina ry'ihimbano. Mazina yanjye niswe n'ababyeyi, ishimwe bienvenue.
Ishimwe bienvenue.
Niyo mazina yanjye ari ku byangombwa, ari legal names. Niswe n'ababyeyi, but abantu benshi banzi ku izina rya Sebu, izina ry'akabyiniro bimwe ryo ku stage. But I'm from mu Rwanda, mu nkambi ya Nyabiheke, niho navukiye, niho nakuriye. Well, actually nakuriye ahantu bita ku Mukamira.
Ku Mukamira.
Between Kigali uri ku Gisenyi, hafi aho ngaho. Then turimuka tujya mu Rwanda, tujya mu nkambi ya Nyabiheke nk'impunzi, and then from there niho nakuriye, niho namenye ubwenge, and then kuva aho ngaho kugera aha ngaha. Yeah.
None se kugira ngo tujumpinge, njyewe wenda kuri side yanjye nk'umuntu ukuzi nkuzi ukora muri leta cyangwa uri umupolisi, nibyo?
Absolutely, yeah.
Ubwo no ku bantu bakurikira babimenye. None kugira ngo tujumpinge actually twihute tudatinze mu nzira cyane, urumva ahantu wakuriye mu nkambi cyangwa muri ku Mukamira, and then ujya mu nkambi, then jumping to here, urumva ni story iri kuri ngiye actually it's a little bit tough ku bantu bazi uko ubuzima bwari bumeze. So wakuze wumva ushaka kuzaba umupolisi n'ukura nk'ukuntu twese twakuranye inzozi z'abantu tushaka kuzaba, wakuze ushaka kuzaba umupolisi?
So iyo umuntu ari gukura mu gukura k'umuntu abaho kugira inzozi nyinshi or goals nyinshi ashaka ku achievinga cyangwa se ibintu ashaka kuzageraho mu gihe cy'ahazaza. Ntabeshe ntabwo nakuze nshaka kuba umupolisi or numva ko nzaba umupolisi.
Numva uzaba iki?
Mu gukura kwanjye urabizi nyine ibintu by'ababyeyi bacu, abenshi bashaka ngo tuba abaganga, abenshi bashaka ngo tuba pilote, abenshi bashaka like nyine dukora uburabuzi muri either in the medical field, most of the time muri medical field. So nanjye nakuze numva nshaka kuba umuganga, and I've actually tried it.
Yeah.
I did. I tried to be, to work in the muri medical field, but unfortunately it didn't work out. And then I tried something else. I didn't knew or thought that I wanted to become an officer. Cyangwa umupolisi mpaka say 2015, 2016. Nibwo natangiye gutekereza ko nshobora kuba umupolisi. Yeah.
Wow. Ni iki wumva cyagupushinze kuba umupolisi?
So ikintu cyampushinze cyane kuba umupolisi or kumva ko naba umupolisi kubera ntabwo nari nzi ko byashoboka. I mean, you see ibi bintu byose bitandukanye ugatekereza ubuzima nyine bwose butandukanye, different careers, ugatekereza, you know, that's nyine ukumva muri weho habayemo kwitinya gake bitewe n'amateka yacu, aho twavuye cyangwa se n'abo turi bo, ukumva nyine habayemo akantu ko kwitinya gake, ukumva ko bitashoboka. But ikintu cyampushinze cyane, nkunda gukorana n'abantu b'iwacu, you know, I like working with our people,
yeah,
you know, and ntago dufite, before I became one, nta numwe narigeze mpura nawe w'iwacu, you know, so I was like, you know, maybe that's something that could, you know, make a difference, or bikagira ikindi kintu bihindura muri community y'iwacu. Maybe I could inspire somebody, maybe I could, you know, help, you know, my family, my neighbors, you know, the community in general. So ikintu cyampushinze cyane navuga ko ari kumva nshaka gufasha bene wacu. Yeah.
Wow, that's actually crazy. So actually ngiye nkunda kubiganira n'abantu b'inshuti zanjye.
Yeah.
Hari nk'abantu akenshi before going to college baba bari gutekereza wenda uyu nguyu yakoze iki ngiki nanjye reka nkijyemo, wenda harimo amafaranga. Umuntu akakubwira ati yo ngewe ndi umunasi, we get paid good, uziga ubunasi, bakabijyamo bakurikiye ibyo ngibyo, ariko cyane cyane ntibagire iyo vision yo kuvuga ngo ni iki nakwiga gishobora kugira icyo gifasha community yacu, ni iki nakwiga gishobora. Most of the times dukurikiye amafaranga, ariko it's crazy how wewe watekereje, warebye actually around, ukareba nta muntu kubitinyuka, first of all ukaba brave kubitinyuka, wenda nta wundi muntu urebeho, and second of all uri gutekereza kuri community. So ikibazo musengira, you joined kandi uri gutekereza kuzagira icyo uhindura muri community. So far what do you think you have helped the community muri icyo gihe umaze uri umufisi?
Big time, man. I'll jump back to what I said before. Nibagiwe gato, ariko hari umuntu umwe narinzi w'umupolisi at the time. We watch, you know, but ntagakorera hano, nkorera we akora muri Phoenix, muri Arizona. That's the only person I knew. Nta wundi muntu narinzi. But going back to your question, I think mu gihe maze nkora ntago narahura n'abantu benshi b'iwacu, right, mu bintu bijyanye no kugongana n'amategeko uburyo bumwe cyangwa ubundi, ariko the ones that I've, kubera hari abo nagiye mpura nabo, so abo ngabo nahuye nabo, it's been positive. So it's been, you know, a positive encounter.
Yeah.
Even not 100%, because, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, it's been positive. You know,
That's it. Actually, oh, that's very good. Actually, cya kibazo natangiye ndi kubaza abantu, iyo uhuye n'umuntu uvuga ikinyarwanda, of course, yeah, akenshi kubera kuna abantu batekereza, cyangwa nanjye actually ukuntu ntekereza, njye sindahura n'umu office uvuga ikinyarwanda, of course, yeah, ariko tuba dutekereza wenda njye ndamutse wenda ndi guspeedinga nkahura n'umupolisi uvuga ikinyarwanda, wenda muri gutekereza 90% ko ashobora kundeka nkagenda. Nibyo cyangwa tuba twibeshye, amategeko ni amategeko.
Yeah, so it all depends, man. Just biraterwa. Couple things ibintu bitandukanye, hari uwo nguhuye nawe ameze, right, the type of officer he or she is, right. It comes, the big part that plays in that nukuntu the interaction yagenze, cyangwa se uko guhura kwanyu uko byagenze, right, and it has both sides. Hari uko wewe umeze nk'umuntu, hari nuko nawe umeze nk'umuntu, kandi akaba ari mu kazi, right. So ntago nasubiza ngo tubirize buri wese, right, but tubije ntakwisubiriza amasaro, kubera I know ngenzi kuko uwo ndiwe nzi nuko nkora, so tubije nakwisubiriza on my side, but ntabwo nasubiza buri wese. So I would say it depends, it's situational dependent, kubera ntago buzi, every situation is going to be different. Yeah.
Hari umunyarwanda warafatira amakosa?
Yeah. Hey, but you know, byaterwa nyine. I've dealt with multiple. Yeah, not just one. I've dealt with, kubera community yacu urabizi is very diverse.
Yeah.
Harimo abantu bava iwacu benshi cyane, right. usibye n'umunyarwanda, even you know abantu bava muri Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, I've dealt with, you know. So yeah, to answer your question,
ujye bitwaza ntabwo ujye bitwaje ko wenda uri umunyafrika bene wabo cyangwa uri umunyarwanda bene wabo ngo bashake, you know man, you know, let it slide bro, you know, this and that.
So believe it or not, abantu benshi b'iwacu is good for the most part, right? ntago bajya bakunda ikintu cyabahuza n'amategeko. That makes sense. Right? Like ibintu byinshi nyine usanga bikemurirwa inside, it's in the inside, bikemurirwa mu miryango, mu between amongst the individuals, right? Ariko ntago bajya bakunda ibintu byatuma polisi getting involved, right? That's good. It's good, right? And I'll tell you why. But some of them, not bose, but some of them, amwe muri bo hari igihe bashobora kwitwaza uyu ni umunyarwanda mwene wacu, or you know ni umunyafrika ni mwene wacu, and then baka expecting a different outcome. Right? That's a possibility, because it's happened and it's going to continue to happen. Nta nicyabibuza, just like anybody else, you know. If you Hispanic cyangwa se uva muri, you know, mu bindi bihugu by'aba Mexique, South America, nkaguhagarika nanjye va muri South America, you're gonna expect different, right? Rather than, you know, somebody from here stopping you and you're from Africa, or you're from you know, mu bindi bihugu bindi byo hanze ya Amerika. So yeah, they're gonna expect otherwise. But you know, it's you gotta do what you gotta do, right? If I already made it, you know, a plan of, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, because tuva hano hamwe ntabwo ari butume mpindura ukangura nafashe ibyo gukora. Right? Because ibyo ngibyo ubikurikije cyangwa se ubikoze gutyo, it's bias. Akazi kazanamo bias, and that's huge on our part. Muri wowe yacu, we can't be biased. Ntabwo twagira ironda bwoko cyangwa se ironda ruhu, mbese ntabwo twagira ivangura muri rusange. Right? So if I already made a plan, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. Now our encounter might be different, because kubera ko twavugana bitandukanye, right? Because niba mvuga ikinyarwanda ukavuga ikinyarwanda, it's highly that we're gonna communicate easily kuruta uko waba uvuga igiswahili njye mvuga icyongereza cyangwa se mvuga ikinyarwanda gusa, and then uri kubona aho ikibazo cyaba when I'm trying to communicate with you, right? But uvuga ikinyarwanda nawe mvuga ikindi, our encounter is gonna be even more easier, right? Numwanzuro nafata, let's say, you know, it's not a big deal. Let's say I give you a ticket, right? If I give you a ticket, you're probably not gonna feel that, you know what? You're probably not gonna see it on the negative side. Between nukuni encounter you against.
That's true.
Right? Believe it or not, it happens.
Nanjye ari umuntu yigeze kumatike, ariko bitewe n'ukuntu twaganiriye mbona ari umuntu mwiza, man nyakira nyine mu mahoro. I was like, wow. But
ntabwo bivanyeho kwakoze byakoze, right? But the approach, the interaction in general, in the hall, nibyo bituma nyine, you know, ntabwo baraguhitike ngo ntabwo umuntu yaraguhitike. I don't know how many tickets you received, right? But ntabwo umuntu yaraguhitike, and then you thank him. You're like, hey, thanks. You know, right? It's normal. You know, you thank him.
Hari n'abayigwa bakakugira inama bakubwira, yo, hey, this is not safe, wakagombye kuba uri kugenda gutya, this and that, speeding, bitewe n'ahantu ugiye, it's probably gonna haravaho wenda iminota 2, kandi iyo minota 2 is not worth speeding.
It's not worth speeding.
So kavuga ati, yo, this and that,
and
like, wow.
And speeding itself, it's ni conversation yayo, like ni conversation ifite uruhande rwayo. Like we could spend hours talking about that, right? Kubera a lot of stuff biva kuri speeding. Speeding ituma haba ibintu byinshi that aren't necessary. Bitari ngombwa ko byakabaye, ariko bikaba because of speeding, right? So icyo ni ikiganiro cyaba ari ukwacyo, because it's broad, it's big. You know, kiragutse byahatari.
Awe uri muri leta cyangwa uri mu office, right? Ubona ubu ngubu so far muri Amerika ari nyibihe byaha biri very high n'uburyo twebwe wenda tutamenyereye hano dushobora kubyitwara. Let's say there's a lot of accidents going on bitewe wenda no guspinga cyangwa no kunywa inzoga, ukareba niki, especially like ni muhe myaka bikunze kubamo, cyangwa ibyaha byinshi, cyangwa a lot of cases ziriho ni imyaka range ni n'ikihe kintu twakora kugira ngo tugabanye twebwe especially nkatwe muri community nk'ukuntu tugufite twakagombye kuba dufite byinshi turi kwigiraho then tukagira ibyo twavoiding urumva
niyo goal yanjye
yeah
is to be able to be useful in the community nkagira ibyo mfasha, you know, that's my goal.
And you will,
you know, I hope so. But so to, you know, to pick off your question, any I'll put it this way, any felony offense, right? Kubera muri Texas bagira two categories. Hari misdemeanors, ibintu ibyaha byoroheje, right? Like getting a ticket,
yeah,
that's a misdemeanor. Or how could I say, getting a ticket or fighting somebody, or you know, even ngibyo nyine twazwo, those are misdemeanors, right? And then there's felonies, right? Now fighting with somebody, kurwana n'umuntu, it can go from a misdemeanor to a felony, bitewe n'icyo iyo ndwano ya result in the end, right?
yavuye
dushobora kurwana, if we fight, me and you, right, and you punch me, that's it, it's done, right? That's just a misdemeanor. It's not big, right? You punch me, I feel pain, that's it, right? But it's different if we fight, me and you have something, say you have anything like an item, right? Anything like a hard object.
Let's say I pick up kano ga tablet.
Yeah, nkako ga tablet, ukankubita, right? And now I get bruises. Now, you know, I stop bleeding, and maybe I lose my teeth, or you know, ijisho ryanje rikangirika, or izuru ryanje, or something. Now it's moved from kaka hagato ku kinini kubera cya kintu wagize ute wakoresheje that resulted in the injury, right? But ibyo ngibyo byaza gutinda. But ibyaha binini, the felonies, anything that's a felony, try not to do. Don't do. Because a felony, first, doesn't get cleared from your record, right? It's something that you take with you kuva igihe bibereye kugeza n'igihe
I guess uzapfa.
It's there, right? Regardless of whether tutitaye ngo wahamijwe n'icyaha cyangwa ntabwo wahamijwe nacyo by umucamanza. Don't get in it.
Ubwo urugero ni nk'ibihe? So
nk'urugero, say urwanye na mukuru wawe, right? Or na petit frère wawe, murarwanye, and then uramukubise, let's say what, ufashe murarwanye, then your emotions are high, wisujya nko mu cyumba cyawe cyangwa se nko muri salo or mu gikoni ugatufata nk'umwuko, right? I'm trying to use you know, ibintu biri bwumvikane dukunda gukora, right?
Yeah,
on life, on daily, you know, mu buzima bwacu nyine busanzwe ugatufata nk'umwuko, ugahita umukubita, urumva? None tuvuge umukubise nko ku kuboko, right? Nk'iyi bone ye is breaking, that's big, that's a felony already, kubera icyambere murabana, right? So abantu bafitanye isano, at least in the state of Texas, which I know ama state mention nayo ahurijeho bahuriye hamwe, abantu bafitanye isano either y'amaraso cyangwa se abantu bashakanye, right? Or first, second cousins ba hafi, nyine babyara ba hafi, don't get in issues with them.
Really?
Don't get in issues with them.
How would tutatekerezagako? That's the easy one.
If you do, right? And it's hard, right? It's hard because you live with these people. Abantu mubana mu nzu, right? Like nta petit frère bawe cyangwa bagara frère bawe, mubana mu nzu. So it's people you see every day.
Yeah.
Abagore banyu, right? Abagirlfriend banyu, right? Abapapa n'abamama, abana n'abapapa cyangwa se n'abamama. These are the people you see every day, right?
Yeah.
So it's called family violence. Urumva? Ni violence cyangwa se ni violence mu Kinyarwanda, ni nk'amakimbirane, urumva, yabaye hagati y'abafite icyo bahuriyeho, y'abafite icyo bapfana cyangwa se y'abavukana bahuje, mbese nyine bafite icyo bapfana ku bwoko bw'amaraso cyangwa se ku bwoko bwa nabaga iryo jambo ukuntu baryita, ariko like nyine babana ku bwoko bw'amaraso cyangwa se nk'abantu wenda bashakanye or bari mu rukundo, relationship, right? So family violence niyo category yonyine havuyemo drugs, ibiyobyabwenge nabyo bifite like its own, you know, session. Ariko family violence niyo category yonyine nshobora kugukorera icyaha njye nawe tuvukana, urumva, ukaba udashaka ngo ntihagire ikintu kimbaho. Say ndagukubise, nkubise wa muntu nakubwiye, nkuvunye igufwa, right? Yo kuguru or yo kuboko, ngize ikindi nangiriza kuri wewe nyine ku mubiri wawe, duhamagaye polisi iraje hageze, but ntabwo ushaka ko banjyana, ntabwo ushaka ko hagira ikintu kimbaho, because you know we're brothers, we're fighting, maybe we're playing around, but polisi hageze already, right? Department yacu idutegeka ko we have to arrest somebody.
Ruki
muri babiri
kandi yahakanye ngo ni mu mutware,
muri babiri bagiranye ikibazo, and that a lot of people don't know, right? So the reason being kubera you guys it falls under family violence muri umuryango. And I forgot, abantu babana under the same roof, nk'aba roommate, abantu babana mu nzu, niyo mpamvu bafitanye isano like by'amaraso ariko mubana mu nzu, right? Like roommates, yaba ari n'umuntu utanazi ariko mupfa kuba mubana mu nzu. So the reason being kubera mubana mu nzu, you guys are family, but under the law you guys are considered family, mufatwa nk'umuryango, right? Kubera mubana, or kubera ko mufitanye umubano runaka, or kubera ko mufitanye isano ry'amaraso. So niyo kategori yonyine ushobora kunsabira imbabazi state ikanga
nk'ibyo,
yo ikaprosecutinga icyaha, ikanga kandi wansabira imbabazi uri with the same blood, turavukana, you don't want anything to happen to me, it was an accident maybe, but kubera ko polisi yahageze already, kubera ko yahageze gusa, they're gonna have to take me, urumva, igihe kizagera njye imbere y'umucamanza, urumva, and they're gonna do what they gotta do, but
ariko wagiye,
ariko there's exceptions, and even ngibi it's something that happens ibintu bigeze mu nkiko, case igeze mu nkiko. Now with us, we're gonna do our part, twe tuzakora akazi kacu, tubatandukanye, tuba separating, tujyane wa wundi nyiri gukora icyaha, nitumugeza ngo iyo tumugejeje, then getting a rain and stuff, azategereza igihe cyo kujya hehe imbere y'abacamanza, and then ubwo nibo bazafata imyanzuro that we can control, right? Like the felony, it's gonna stay, whether nikigufata cyangwa ntikigufate, bizagomba kuri record yawe, it's gonna follow you.
Wow.
So long story short, I know I said a lot, but long story short, ku bantu babana either mu nzu, muri relationship, intimate relationship, cyangwa bafitanye isano y'amaraso, don't get in contact with them.
Hafi ibyo bintu ntekereza ko abantu benshi batari babizi, bumva ko bashobora kurwana, polisi yaza kumbwira ati no nta kibazo, uyu nguyu gutya na gutya.
Igihe cyose the police can determine, cyangwa se igihe cyose polisi yabona ko hari icyaha cyakozwe, hari uwagikorewe, hari uwagikoze, something has to be done.
Uri wafungaho umuntu?
Oh, many times, man.
Huh?
Many times. Yeah, many times. That's part of the job, you know. Kenshi cyane.
Njye wimute se uriya cause uriya hari utuzi ntakora. Akazi gashobora cause mind kuko bino kuntu bimeze, hari nk'umuntu bajya bahereza tike, urumva, iyo tike tumuhaye yonyine igati runinga nk'umwaka we wose, umuntu agashobora kuba yanakwiyahura byonyine kubera bamuhaye tike, kubera iyi si turimo noneho, especially muri Amerika, abantu basa n'abataye umutwe cyane, uburyo ushobora kumukorera akantu gato umuntu agakwashinga out, really it ruins everything. tukareba gufunga umuntu man ari wenda ari kurira please this and that ariko kamutwara uriya ujya utaha ukaryama ugasinzira neza.
So here's the thing, man. Urumva, as much as dushaka gufasha abantu, sometimes gufasha abantu kwacu nuko tujya kubafunga.
Kamwafashije.
Like I don't even get that far. So with serving, I mean with protecting, there's serving, right? And maybe protecting somebody, cyangwa se kurinda umuntu ikintu runaka, sometimes it means kujya kubafunga. So as you know, at first nyine bwa mbere wumva nyine su ari sinzi, you don't want to do it, you know, how ushaka kubikora, you feel bad because you know this person is going to jail and stuff, but that's what you sign up to do. And if you don't do such you know, if you don't take such action, something else is going to happen, and you don't want that liability. So at the end of the day, you know, it becomes second nature. Nakazi, I have nothing against you, right? I don't know you, you don't know me, we just met, right? If me helping you means taking you to jail, I'm gonna take you to jail.
You gotta do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Noneho wari wagira ubwoba bw'uko urabona I have seen many cases wenda nk'umuntu yafunze nk'umuntu, right? And then later on bafungurwa bagahirwa nk'umupolisi.
Retaliation.
Wari wagira ubwoba bw'ibyo bintu?
So ntabwo wabura kubitekereza, right? In the field, mu kazi ntabwo wabura kubitekereza. It's a possibility. Because abantu bose dufunga, dude, we deal with so many, tudealinga n'abantu benshi ku buryo dushobora no guhurira muri Ormat a month later ntinkumenya ko ukamenya.
Of course.
You know how you gonna know me? Not only did I arrest you, but my interaction with kubera ngiye kugufunga kwanjye, that's not the bad part. Ahubwo buryo nagufunzemo. That's what you're gonna remember. That's what tend nibyo biguma mu bantu. Ukuntu ya
interaction yabaye hagati yawe nawe.
Yeah, nibyo byaguma mu mitwe yabo. So yeah, it's a possibility. Kunshobora kuba nafunga umuntu ejo cyangwa se ejo bundi tugahurira mu soko. So retaliation, you can't ntabwo areka ngo igustressinge, because if that's the case ntabwo wakora akazi, right? Yeah, you think about it, but it goes. You think about it goes, because retaliation is one of those, if it happens, most of the time you know that it's gonna happen, right? There's signs. Maybe this person, while you were arresting them, they said this, right? When I have got the okay, nimfungurwa, or if I see you next time, I'm gonna do this. That's okay. The only thing I gotta do is document that because that's the first person. Kubera statement you're making, right? So now wabura kubitekereza, but you know, at the end of the day, we live turi mu gihugu cyahaye abantu uburenganzira bwo kuvuga ibyo bashaka n'igihe babishakiye, so you can't stop that. But people are also smart kumenya amagambo bavuga n'uwo bari kuyabwira, you know. So I don't know if it's ever gonna happen, but I hope that when it happens, I'm ready.
No, we hope it don't happen at all.
You know? Yeah, I mean,
we hope it doesn't happen at all.
I hope that it doesn't happen at all. But you know, in muri workforce, it's a big, very big
possibility.
You know,
man. Urabona impamvu nyinshi ziri kuza zatuma naho umupolisi.
No, I mean, dude, you can, man.
No, I for sure can. Ariko, man, iki gihugu hari ukuntu ngitinya mukuntu somehow. People are crazy, man. People are crazy.
Cyane ku rugero rwo hejuru.
No, I say, I feel like that's enough of muri career. Tugaruke muri community yacu.
Yeah.
How do you think, especially kubera umuntu yari yakora akazi nkako ngako, most of the times mind yawe biri very open. Ubona gute urubyiruko rwacu muri community yacu tureke ibindi?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. That's a very it's a broad question. Ni ikibazo cyagutse. For the most part, quote me on that. For the most part, right? For the most part, it's messed up.
For the most part, it's messed up.
Yeah, it's sad, and that's based on stuff that I see. All right, you gotta keep in mind. Nubwo nkora aka kazi, it doesn't keep me away from being involved.
Yeah.
I'm still who I am at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's my career, but it can't keep me from being who I am.
Right.
So I still engage with people. I still get, in the community. I'm still active, right? So, but for the most part, based on what I've seen, and it's not going to be started back then. It's bad.
Nose utekereza ari nk'iki like at least cyakorwa cause like what to you actually, right? nkawe actually ubundi ngiye wenda ntabwo ndi mukuru cyane, right? Ariko nigenge ntekereza nko muri community yacu twakagombye kuba tugira nka meetings z'urubyiruko at least abantu batarashaka kumanuka, even n'abashatse wenda hakazamo bake, ariko hakajya haba nk'inama wenda z'urubyiruko, hakaza abantu baganiriza abandi, urumva, hakazamo n'abantu nkawe bari muri law bazi what happens when people do this, what happens especially urubyiruko twebwe we be doing stupid stuff tutazi n'ingaruka zishobora kuvamo, right? Ariko nkawe what is your goal? Ni ufitiye intego yo gufasha community yacu? Ikindi, what do you think niki wenda cyakorwa, especially wenda tuvuge community hano Dallas na Fort Worth, kubera since ariho turi, kugira ngo urubyiruko rwacu wenda rukanguke and be more focused in our tugabanye n'ubugoryi dukora akenshi hano hanze?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start with this. So I can't do everything that the world needs, right? But the word needs everything that I can do. Ntago nshobora gukora ibintu byose isi
gukeneye gukora,
ariko isi ikeneye
ibyo wakora,
the little that I can do, right? Ntago nacenjinga umuntu, and that plays a big role in it too. Kubera at the end of the day, regardless of what you do, nkawe tutitaye ngo wakora iki cyangwa se ngo aho waba uri, birangira umuntu ariwe ufata ibyemezo, right?
True.
The person make their own decisions at the end of the day, right? So to answer your question, we've tried this stuff. We've tried these having these type of community. Twagerageje kugira ama-community, like urubyiruko within the community, right? But these things have fallen apart.
Really?
Viranga, you know.
Ariko ubu mwashyizemo imbaraga nke.
It's hard to say. Ko wenda kubera I'm sure hari ibintu byinshi ndashobora kuba byari bikenewe tutari dufite, but it wasn't, if you really think about it wasn't a lot. Ariko tutibagije n'ahantu turi, right? Kubera ahantu turi naho it plays a big role in it. Nuvuga ngo muri iki gihugu, you know how it is, he knows how it is, everybody knows how it is, right? It's back to back, abantu bari guhustlinga from there to there, from there to there. So umwanya ni muke. But I do believe ko abantu babishizemo ubushake.
Abo bantu se ni bande kuri kwikura?
Urubyiruko bro.
Ntuzi kuri kwikura?
Urubyiruko tubishizemo ubushake. Excuse my, my friends over there. So urubyiruko tubishizemo ubushake, I'm sure ko it's possible. It's doable. Tukabikora. Right? But again, there's a lot of factors. Urumva? Hari factors nyinshi zizamo, impamvu nyinshi zigenda zizamo zituma cyangwa bya bintu bitaba. There's jobs, less time. There's people that don't have time for it. I'm not gonna lie and say, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say that everybody wants it.
Yeah.
You might want it, I might want it, he might not want it.
Yeah.
And it's what it is, right? You're not turabishaka, ariko ntabishaka. Okay, you know at that point, right?
Yeah.
So it's something that ni ikintu abantu bagomba gukenera muri bo. You've gotta want it. I'm not gonna, I can come and talk to you and stuff, but if at the end of the day, niba kuri wewe utari kubyitekereza cyangwa se ngo wumve ubishaka, ntabwo cyagitekereza.
Yeah.
Right. So it's doable. I think byabaho, and it will be really very beneficial. Kubera, you know, we could shoot, let's go have dinner somewhere. Tukagenda nk'ahantu tukajya having a dinner, right? Over there, tukagira ibintu tuganiraho. How can we better ourselves, right? What can we do to help us get to where we want to be? You know what I mean? Ntabwo nyine abantu bahuriye hamwe, urubyiruko rwahuriye hamwe, ntabwo twabyo tuganira.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Because dufite abantu bari muri sectors zitandukanye. Right? Ariko nyine ya makuru ni tuba tutayafite, it's like being in the dark. Ntabwo mfite amakuru, so I won't know, you know, what to do or where to start with this certain thing.
That is true.
So it's possible, man. Ariko nyine it's ntabwo umuntu yabikora ari wenyine. It's gotta be everybody involved.
No, go.
Which sucks. It's hard. It sucks, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, it's hard, man. Everybody's hustling. People trying to get money and bills that, you know, they're crazy, you know, and it's understandable. Ariko nyine, one thing I can say is that tudashira hamwe tuzibura.
Ibyo byaratangiye. Ahubwo maybe something has to happen before it's actually too late.
I don't know, man.
I don't know
what it is.
Man.
Yeah, it sucks and it's bad, you know.
So, niki ushobora kubwira nk'urubyiruko ruri kukureba?
Alright, so urubyiruko rukundeba bagenzi banjye kunahinda urubyiruko. Gira impamvu yo kuba uriho. Have a reason, have a purpose. Yo kuba uriho. Niye impamvu ndi. Ask that question. Kibazo icyo kibazo, impamvu uriho. And then ukisubize. If you don't have impamvu uriho, it's really wishake ariko biragoye kuba umuntu ari wese from anywhere aho yaba hose uwo yaba ari we biragoye kuba yagira icyo agufasha utari wamenya impamvu find the why ni impamvu. Okay, once nubona impamvu, then finding out or figuring out or uzashaka the how. Urumva uzashaka uburyo bw'ikintu ushaka gukora cyangwa se uburyo wagikoramo, ariko wamanje kubanza wamenya or watekereza ku mpamvu uriho. The purpose nicyo twese tubereyeho hano. We here for a purpose. Impamvu yawe ku isi ni iyihe? Or nyine tureke no kuvuga n'isi kubera isi is big. Impamvu yawe ku buzima bwawe ni iyihe? And then maybe that will open, you know, or maybe that will make you think. And then once you find, you know, the why, you're gonna find the how. Muri marketing ngibyo I can't tell you, hey, you know, this is nitubwira urubyiruko because people that are watching us abana ko tureba n'abantu from different sectors, n'abantu batandukanye from bihugu bitandukanye, so n'abantu benshi, so ntabwo nababwira ngo ni iki ngiki nkubwiye kuba ntabwo ndi kubwira umuntu umwe, but uwo ari we wese find the why. Menya impamvu uriho.
It's a very awakening, you know, message.
That's pretty much it, man. And if you find I assure you, if you find the why, start finding out how. Start finding out the how. And then from there, you're gonna move on.
Haramutse hari nk'umuntu uri gutureba wumva ashaka kujoininga cyangwa kugera muri iyo section ubamo, what does it take?
So kuba umupolisi ntabwo bifata ibintu byinshi, right? I like to tell people this way, abantu bose muhuye nabo, regardless of where you're from, whether you're from here, whether you're from outside of the United States, ahantu hose uva, I like to say that being a police officer is for anyone, but it's not for everyone. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, so kuba umupolisi ni ibya bose ariko ntabwo ari ibya buri wese, right? Because it takes a strong-minded, right? A strong-minded person. It takes umuntu shoot, I don't want to use the word special because we're not any special.
Maybe you are, guys.
We're not any special. we're not any special, but mu buryo bumwe cyangwa ubundi, I would say that it takes a special person kuba umupolisi. Just because, and I don't know how ibindi bihugu ukuntu bimeze ku isi hose, but I know in the United States, nabivuga mbihagarariyeho, it takes a special person to become a police officer. Kubera ko we see things, right, that people, that the public, that the community doesn't see, and that the public is never gonna see.
Wow.
Yeah, we see things and we deal with things that umuntu umwe mu bantu nyine, or the community, abashobora no kuzitahira atanabibonye. Yeah, and those things, they real, man. Biri ni bya nyabyo. Yeah, like we nyine kuba umupolisi, especially muri iki gihugu, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and say it's nice or it's pretty. It's good, right?
Muy sense.
It's shoot, man. I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find a good way to, to state this. Let me make it short. Hari iminsi mibi, hari iminsi myiza. But that's life in general, right?
Yeah.
That's life in general.
Ariko biterwa n'iyo minsi mibi. Biterwa n'iyo minsi mibi.
Yeah, same thing in the police world. Nyine mwisi y'igipolisi. It's hari iminsi mibi, hari iminsi myiza.
Iyo minsi mibi irakomeye cyane ku buryo abantu bamwe badashobora kuyihanduringa.
Man, can I have examples of stuff that I've seen or stuff that I've been through? You'll be like, God damn, man. You know how to be urumva. And the reason being, kubera twembi nge nawe muri kutureba. We handle stress different. We handle trauma different. Right? Dufite ukuntu twitwara muri zo situation. Uko ngewe nitwara muri traumatic event,
ntabwo ariko ngewe nayitwara. Yeah.
Uko nitwara when I'm stressed, ntabwo ariko witwara. Right? So ni nk'iki ntabwo
uraduha urugero da kuko bye.
It's a lot, man.
Oya ashobora waduha rumwe rurimido.
Okay, kamuha ingero ebyiri.
Sawa.
Right? A good day.
A good day.
A good day, nafashije umuntu runaka, right? Here's what I one of the other things that I thought of that I'm pushing to do what I do, right? Not because it's good, not because it's not because of money, but I want to be the reason why somebody smiles, at least for one day. Chakuba impamvu iri butume umuntu umwe yishima cyangwa se aseka that day. Okay, so a good day when I help somebody, right, mu bintu cyangwa ubundi, whether it's to arrest wa muntu wabakoreye icyaha and make that family give that family closure, bakishima, that's a win.
So win.
That's a win, right? It's a win for me. Chasing somebody on foot, like that's fun.
That's fine.
That's fun. Whether it's by maguru cyangwa n'imodoka, that's fun, but it's dangerous.
That's what I was gonna say.
It comes with danger. It comes with danger, right? It's fun, and we all want to do it. Especially with me, I like running. You know, like if you did something bad and you run from me, I'm gonna run after you and I'm gonna get you. So that's fun for me. But it comes with a lot of dangers, right? Because I have weight on me, with the vest, with my belt, which has different tools on it, and you have nothing. So you're probably gonna smoke me, uzansiga.
Uretse n'ibyo umuntu uri kuguhunga ashobora no kugera hariya agashaka ikintu agukorera kugira tuwe gucika.
Yeah. Ushobora kunsiga cyangwa ukangirira nabi. So it's scary, but it's fun. Same thing with kwirukanka ku muntu n'imodoka. Nabyo is scary, but it's fun. Right? So nk'iyo situation ibaye nkirukanka ku muntu nkamufata, whether ari imodoka cyangwa se n'amaguru, that's a win for me.
It's a good day.
It's a good day. Now let me tell you a bad day, man.
Hey.
Let me tell you a bad day. A bad day is when you come close to shooting somebody.
Bank.
That's a bad day. Okay? A bad day. And we all have different bad days and good days. Twese dufite iminsi myiza n'iminsi mibi. Umunsi wanjye mwiza kuri njyewe ashobora kuba atari wo munsi mwiza kuri wewe. Nyine like igituma umunsi wanjye uba mwiza gishobora kuba atari cyo gituma umunsi wanjye uba mwiza. Right? So twese dufite bitandukanye. But losing somebody, right? Somebody that you thought you could have saved. That's a bad day. It sucks because it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
It's happening. So that sucks. Right? So we have because of all these things you're saying, I'm sure ntabwo n'umuntu train yagonze ushobora no kuba utazanamubona, right? But I've seen that a couple times. It's not something you want to see. A train, you know how a train is speeding. If it goes to umuntu, you don't want to see that scene. You don't want to be present at that scene.
Kandi wowe ukaba ugomba no kubafasha.
Yeah. Uhari ariho uri investigating ukuntu byagenze. Right? Now you have umuntu umwe witabye Imana utari bubaze ibibazo. So now you only have one story. You're getting figuring out ukuntu byagenze. In the meantime, if it's the things that you're seeing, if you got hit by a train, you're gonna get broken up in pieces. Right? Those pieces, you have to secure to make sure nta muntu uri butepering with it, cyangwa se nta muntu uri buze messing up with it. You have to secure it. Rumba, paka igihe kigeze cyo ku toragura.
Man.
Right? That's a bad day. Those are accidents. Okay? Those are not as bad. Most of the time we get there once it's already done. Right? That over time when it becomes so many, it messes with your head. That's why you have therapists or counselors to talk to, because if you don't have an escape, and I'm not saying this kugira ngo ntinyisha abantu cyangwa se ntume bagira ubwo. I'm just trying to help out for you to understand what you're coming into if you get kwinjiramo. Because I didn't know it was there was such a thing. No, I didn't know. I've never seen.
Yeah.
I won't know. Right? But if udafite nyine an escape, udafite ibintu bindi bigutandukanya n'akazi, like udafite ibintu bigutandukanya n'akazi, yeah, you're gonna struggle. You've got to have ibintu bigutandukanya n'akazi, which harimo imiryango, harimo inshuti, harimo events, harimo you know, bitewe n'ikintu nyine ureba ikintu ukunda gukora, whether it's working out, whether it's going running, whether it's something bigutandukanya n'akazi, because otherwise you're gonna because it's gonna eat you up. Now a bad day is, you imagine good trying, so you get called somewhere, right? Umpita imyaka ibiri amaze kurohama muri pool, they just drowned. You get there, right? They're still alive but not alive, right? You're doing everything you can to kugarura umuntu mu buzima,
CPR,
right? Yeah, ari slowly ari kugenda ari kumureba, like they're dying but uri kumureba. You're doing everything you can, CPR, this and this, and come to find out a couple days later they didn't make it. That's a bad day. If you were the first person, that happened. Jambayo. Yeah.
Man.
You know. So all this to say, if you want to become a police officer, by all means, you know, come on, dukeneye abantu, especially dukeneye abantu dukeneye abantu, especially abantu bo mu bwoko bwacu cyangwa se babimukira nkatwe. We need them.
Kubera iki?
I can't be alone, bro. Sinaba nije nyine.
Tuzana gudusangire izo bibazo na trauma.
No, again, I'm not. Wait, that. Look, me calling you, ngiye kubwira nguze. Wumva cyangwa se kugutumira nguze. I'm not gonna do the job for you. Ngiye icyo ndi kuvuga is, you're welcome. Rumba. And maybe you're gonna find out it's not for you and leave. Or maybe you're gonna find out it's for you, then
stay.
I can't hold anybody. I can't hold anybody back. Ahubwo nakurura abantu muze.
Harabore washiramo.
I have not. Not mu bantu bacu. But mu bundi bwoko bwo hanze I have.
Abi bacu barakunani?
No, ntabwo bananiye. It's not something that interests them. Ntabwo ari ikintu kibakurura. Yeah, ntabwo ari ikintu kibakurura. Believe it or not, ntabwo ari ikintu kibakurura.
I think ariko wenda maybe mutagira information, wenda ngo basobanukirwe neza bamura n'ibyo bagiyemo.
Nabyo bishobora kuba biri possibility. Yeah, bishobora kuba bishoboka. Nabyo birashoboka. Amafaranga
arimo se? Abanyafrika bakunda amafaranga be. Natari amafaranga.
You're getting the bees. Trust me. Let me say it this way, right? Kubera buri department throughout the United States, bishobora bitandukanye. Bitewe n'ubunini bw'umujyi, bitewe n'ubunini bwa department, and then bitewe n'aho iyo state iherereye cyangwa se aho uwo mujyi uherereye. So for example, ntabwo Arlington is upping nka Dallas. Ntabwo Dallas is upping nka Austin or Houston or San Antonio or El Paso. Like they're not gonna have bazishura bimwe kubera bari mu bantu bari ahantu hatandukanye, bafite size ubunini butandukanye. It's just different. So it's a lot of factors that comes in play. Ariko, you know, the money is okay.
In general, the money is okay.
The money is okay, but don't go in for the money.
You regret it, huh?
No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. You won't regret it, right? But I don't want you to go in as the and some people do it, right? Some people are in it for the money, right? But it's don't let the money. Yeah, the money is good, you know, and you can't ignore that. At the end of the day, right? But don't let that be the first reason. ntureke ngo ibyo ngibyo ari byo biba impamvu ya mbere ituma ushaka gukora cya kintu. If that makes sense.
Truly, it does.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Abakeneye kujoininga.
Yeah, man, they can reach out. They can reach out to me. Akibazo kabisa.
Wow.
You wanna join? And I think I do like you. You gotta be 21 years old. You gotta be a US citizen.
Hey.
21 years old, US citizen with clean background.
Ubwo clean ni gute?
So you cannot have ntabwo waba warafungiwe driving while drunk. Ntabwo waba warafungiwe kuba wari gutwara wasinze and then go umupolisi.
Kuba utarafunzwe?
Kuba utarafunzwe, like clean background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amatickets y'intare.
Tickets they can work with. Bitewe n'ukuntu hangana.
N'ukuntu zimeze.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Ubwo sisi nagushimira ra.
I
think hari ibintu byinshi tutavuzeho ariko
there's always next time, man.
There's always next time. I'm pretty sure na wenda n'abantu bari kureba bashobora kuzagira ibibazo.
Right.
And they reach out to me wenda ngo tuzongere nikwenda nitukubona cause nawe.
Absolutely, dude. I'm
biba byagora.
My schedule is tight, you know.
Schedule yagora.
I try to plan my schedule like a month ahead. Like right now, the schedule you quiz one is wiki.
Wow.
I have that schedule, right? So schedule is tight, but for something like this, I'll squeeze it in. For
really
sure.
appreciate
You know, for you guys, for you guys, I'll squeeze it in.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
it's not a problem, man.
Ubwo ku bantu bazagira ibibazo, they can reach out to me because we're not going I don't think is it safe to put your contacts out there, but they can reach out to me.
Get my Instagram.
They can. What is your Instagram?
Get my Instagram and stuff. Hold on, let me see. I gotta look it up.
We'll link it. Mu gihe uri kuyireba, they can reach out to me. They can reach out to me. Njyewe njye nshiraho contacts zanjye. You can reach out to me, then I'll reach out to you.
Absolutely.
Ku muntu wenda ukeneye nko kujoininga cyangwa wenda ari ibibazo for next time.
Sure, man.
But for now, tukaba turekeye ahangaha. Wakoze, man.
No, thanks so much for having me, man.
I'm pretty sure icyanyu kuva wajoining tekereza hari ikihe kintu wigiye kuba umupolisi cyangwa cyahindutse mu buzima bwawe tekereza ko kitari guhinduka iyo udafata umwanzuro kuba umupolisi?
Good question, but it's hard. Because it's right? So you're gonna have to repeat it again for me to understand it better. Kugira ngo nyumve neza.
Ni ikihe kintu kuva waba umupolisi wafata umwanzuro wo kujoining igipolisi? Ni ikihe kintu utekereza cyahindutse mu buzima bwawe utekereza ko kitari guhinduka iyo udafata umwanzuro wo kuba umupolisi?
So, and I'll keep it short. I do believe ko hari ukuntu Imana iba yarateguye ubuzima bw'umuntu. Hari igihe Imana iba yarateguye cy'ahantu uzaba uri or ikintu uzaba urimo at the time. Right? I have no doubt ko igihe ndimo aricyo Imana yarateguye ko but I fought for it. I ain't everybody to be where I am.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
But I also believe that everything happens because God wants it for it to happen. You know, nothing is possible without God. So, since I've started, I would say it's opened my eyes. Right? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff nari kuba ndimo cyangwa se ndi gukora bitandukanye n'ibyo nari kuba gukora. Hari ukuntu nari kuba ndi gutekereza bitandukanye n'uko ntekereza ngo. Because dude, can you tekereza kwa kantu? At my age, right? At my age, bro. Rimwe na rimwe I'm having to help or to fix ibibazo by'abantu bangana n'ababyeyi bambyaye. Distractions. Zijya ziza mu bintu nyine umuntu aba yateguye. It's life. Life is gonna have distractions. Right? and it's hard not to be involved because you know niho abashuti banjye bari nibyo bari gukora, it's fun, I gotta go do it. That's hard not to do, right? But icyo navuga, it's have discipline. Okay, have discipline. With discipline, no, let me say this: have a plan. Gira gahunda, right? No, gira umupango. Have a plan. With the plan comes discipline, right? If you don't have that plan, I mean, if you have that plan but you don't have discipline, that plan is not a plan because you're not gonna achieve that plan. Like you're not gonna have your plan uri buyikore because there's distractions. You have to discipline and be strict about your schedule, about your discipline. Because if I have something planned today and something jumps in, there's priorities. Right? You've got to look at what's important. Whether ayo mapari n'urugero wakoresheje, amapari azahoraho. Right? There's gonna be one today, there's gonna be one tomorrow, there's gonna be one. But chaka gukora, maybe today's the day.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
So I would say do that. Okay? Do that. Have discipline with your life, and then you can enjoy. Because let me ask you this question, right? And we'll be done.
Yeah.
You can answer me this question next time. Would you rather suffer today and enjoy later, or you rather enjoy later, or I mean you rather enjoy now and suffer later? Ibyo bintu bitekereze uzabinsubiza ubutaha.
Ndagushimiye.
That's it. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for coming.
Ndagushimiye, man. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having
Are we
me.
gonna see you next time?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah.
Hopefully.
No, there's no hopefully. Yeah, I mean, if I'm still alive, yeah, you're gonna see me.
So,
yeah.
We're in this together.
Thanks,
we
man.
have to change our community for good, for better. And
No, we have to change ourselves.
Huh.
Then when we change ourselves, we're gonna change the community.
Perfect.
It comes in handy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got it. We got it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Man.
I'm grateful.
I really nigiyemo ibintu byinshi, namenye ibintu byinshi ntari nzi. I'm pretty sure n'uriya muntu uri kutureba, it was the same. So it was a blessing, man.
Thanks,
Thank
man.
you so much for coming.
I'm glad to be here, and thanks for the invite. I'm thankful.
Turabashimiye namwe dukurikiye. This is the end of our episode for today. Nagira ibibazo mugira, can either write muri comment cyangwa mukaza reaching out to me. Niba hari ibyo kumubaza, niba hari ibyo kumbaza, and then we'll see what's coming.
What we can do
next.
Yeah.
And we'll see what we
Absolutely.
can do. Yeah. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, be safe.
All right.
No,